26 degrees and it is extremely sticky for Liverpool and Chelsea, the Champions League winners and the Europa League winners. And for the first time in the 46-year history of the Super Cup, we have two English teams up against each other, and two sides, of course, who will be in the group stage of the Champions League when it starts in the middle of September. Adrian makes his full debut in goal for Liverpool tonight. It's his first game in Europe for 3 years. Joe Gomez for Chelsea, and off we go in Istanbul. Salah with another opportunity. Matip heads it down. Pre-season fitness mode. There's Mo Salah. Good blocking missile run made here by Henderson. In towards Mane. Well, he spotted the opportunity was there for a bicycle kick. The deflection brings Liverpool the corner, but it was teed up nicely, wasn't it, there for Sadio Mane?
Oh, it's a great effort. It's obviously towards the back end of last season, but he'll be fired up and ready for it.
It's a handball against Virgil van Dijk, and a free kick here to Chelsea. The 8th time that the international, who they signed from Borussia Dortmund, and he's got the first chance to test his speed here. And Joel Matip, who's been restored to Liverpool's back four tonight. Now Pedro looking to hit one, and Adrian had that covered. Big night for the Liverpool goal. Van Dijk challenged by Jorginho, and then it's fizzed in by Fabinho, but straight into the arms of Arrizabalaga for Chelsea.
Had to do better with that. Fabinho needs to
the middle with Oxlade-Chamberlain off the left and Salah.
Obviously at the weekend, they failed in both.
Giroud here, having been fed by Pedro, and Giroud took it early and tracks it well wide. Mo Salah, which he's been able to do. Salah for Liverpool, good save. Strong arm there from Kepa Arrizabalaga after Salah was sent clear by Oxlade-Chamberlain. Another header won by Chelsea. Pulisic this time, and then Giroud. Well, we don't often see the big man score spectacular goals like that, but it was there to be hit. Pedro looking to get it back from Olivier Giroud. Matip didn't get there for Liverpool. It's Pedro! And it was so close to the opening goal. Hit it like a rocket, the Spaniard.
He did. It's a brilliant strike from him.
There's a chance for Henderson down this side, and he manages to get the ball in. That's excellent defending by Andreas Christensen, who knew he'd got Sadio Mane breathing down his neck behind him.
Really was.
On the move again. Pulisic on his way into the middle. Good defending, Gomez. There's Pedro, always looking to strike it when he gets there. That's a brilliant ball. Kovacic's fantastic goalkeeping by Adrian. Wonderfully threaded pass by Pedro, and Kovacic. That's a lovely ball by Kovacic into the stride of Pedro. Brilliant defending though by Robertson.
So good.
Box along with Virgil van Dijk. It's in towards Sadio Mane, who was given a free header, and the ricochet on the way through took an awful lot of pace off it.
Yeah, I just think they mark zonal Chelsea. I mean,
with Virgil van Dijk in there, it's Milner's ball, it's Van Dijk's header, and it's just a little bit too high.
In fairness, I think Christensen, he's right there with him. Gets himself up.
Looking to run away from Fabinho, and then tee up Olivier Giroud, who scores for Chelsea. Excellent football, slicing through the Liverpool defence, and the man who was so important to Chelsea en route to winning the Europa League last season makes it Liverpool 0, Chelsea 1 in the Super Cup.
Well, N'Golo Kante.
There's the pacey Pulisic in behind Gomez. And Giroud has made the run in there. Pedro's arriving. Pulisic didn't beat him! Well, it's his full debut, but it's going to be ruled out for offside. And you can see the look on his face. He's really disappointed by that, but it was such a tidy finish. Well, there is the half-time whistle, and it's a good first half for Chelsea. And I suppose, as the boys were saying at half-time, Jurgen Klopp did need to do something. Fabinho there to help it on. Roberto Firmino is in! And then it's tucked in by Sadio Mane. Well, Chelsea were appealing for offside, but Sadio Mane didn't wait to find out the answer. Firmino with the instant impact off the bench, and Sadio Mane with the Liverpool equaliser. Liverpool 1, Chelsea 1.
I think this just comes down to...
No, Fabinho, good shot, just wide. Kepa was flat-footed as it fizzed past the Chelsea post.
Again, focal point. Someone in that D, someone just to bring this ball into play and bring others into play. Lays it off lovely. Just cut across it too much
for Chelsea. Here's Jordan Henderson looking to flick it, and he got more confidence and has managed to battle his way through. Right, the challenge of Gomez. And in the end, Van Dijk was shepherding Giroud towards here from Jorginho, and then look for Mo Salah, and Firmino agonisingly ahead of him.
He's causing havoc. He really is. Firmino, since coming on, picking the ball up beat.
From Liverpool, Jordan Henderson deflected, and somehow Kepa was able to reach it.
Between Christensen and Zuma, they need to sort that out and sort it out quick.
Robertson with a nice ball here towards Mane. Christensen was back there. Mane did actually manage to beat him to it, but could only direct the shot for Chelsea. It's in towards Christian Pulisic, and an important touch there by Who's in on the goalkeeper. Zuma's on the run. It was towards. It works its way through to Wijnaldum. Salah, good save, and then Van Dijk. Oh, there's another one. Brilliant. What a save by Ariza Balaga.
Word. What a moment. What about this save from Ariza Balaga? Lovely strike from Mohamed Salah. Body's on the line, but that is sensational. That's the way he gets himself back up the foot.
Kante, great change of direction, threads it through to Tammy Abraham. Well defended by... It's Mo Salah, and the deflection takes it over Kante. They're waiting in the middle. Pedro, straight at Van Dijk. Pedro, the man with the Midas touch in the Super Cup, couldn't steer it past Virgil van Dijk there.
It's good defending again.
Jorginho's ball, the flag stayed down here. It's Mount for Chelsea, and it's in. Now the flag is raised. That's how it works in European competition.
Yeah, it did feel closer. I have to say, Liverpool playing a dangerous game again. That really
goes towards Salah. Is this the opportunity? Oh, fizz right across the face of goal. So close to Roberto Abraham, one of the obvious threats. And it goes towards Zuma, who'd made a really good run in there and couldn't keep that to Salah. He's on the run for Liverpool, feeds it through for Sadio Mane. Oh, agonisingly wide, agonisingly ahead of Gini Wijnaldum, but I think it would have been ruled out for offside anyway.
Yep, the flag's gone up. Let's have a look. Tomori just steps up in time, just. It would have been the right decision.
Extra time and potentially penalties. And so Trent Alexander-Gomez's first run forward. He's going to cut into that right side and hit it, deflected and held on to by Kepa Ariza Balaga.
It's not.
Pulls it back for Sadio Mane. Sensational finish by Mane. Kepa with no chance whatsoever, and Liverpool ahead. Liverpool 2, Chelsea 1.
It's a brilliant finish. There's a few things with Firmino here that he's spotted. You know, he has one quick look to see if anybody's central to the goals. They're running behind, spot on, but he knows.
Jorginho to Pedro, who's battling over there with Gomez. Penalty. Adrian on Tammy Abraham. He says no. Stephanie Frappard, the referee, says yes.
It didn't feel like a penalty when I first saw it, I have to say. I know he gets there first.
Jorginho versus Adrian. Oh, how cool was that? Coolest man in the place. 2-2.
Does it every time. Does it every single time. So cool, that little skips just seems to send keepers every single time. It slots it into the bottom corner. Here's another look.
Barkley threads it through. Here's Pedro. He's got players to pick out. Abraham needed a little bit more. So close for Chelsea.
He worked it perfectly. Tammy was patient as well.
And there is the half-time whistle in extra time. We saw a thumping finish from Sadio Mane, and a coolly taken penalty by Jorginho after a foul by the... Certainly not got any cooler inside the stadium either. You can hardly find any air. Pedro still. Aspilicueta was on. Pedro went for goal himself, and that was inches away. It's Mason Mount. Good save. Going for the same corner where Mane scored, but Adrian was across there athletically for Liverpool.
We'll start with a brilliant ball from Jorginho. He must have thought that hit the
turn, Jake, with the shootout in a few minutes' time.
Thanks, Darren. Thanks, Jermaine. So there you go. We have a penalty shootout then in the Super Cup. It's midnight now out there in Turkey. Bearing in mind, Liverpool are playing on Saturday. They haven't got a Sunday game like that.
So Liverpool to take the first one. Firmino against Kepa, and he scores, Same corner, 1-1.
Such a good penalty.
But Arrizabalaga, short run up, scores it easily. 3 excellent penalties so far.
Very good. He enjoyed that one.
Excellent penalty, 2-2. Can't save those.
Very good penalty. Very good penalty. Took his time there.
Oh, he got there, Kepa, but couldn't keep it out. And it wriggles under his body. It's in the back of the net. There's relief for Origi and disappointment for Chelsea. Yes, he can. That's an excellent penalty. Top corner, 3-3. Nerves of steel.
Can he keep us cool, did you say?
Yeah.
What about that?
Oh, he got there again and couldn't stop it. That's twice. Well, he did go that dancing on the line. Emerson thumps it past him, 4-4.
He's gone right down the middle. He was close.
Dancing around the ball and scoring, sending Kepa the wrong way. Liverpool have scored all 5. And it comes down to Tammy Abraham now, who's going to take the 5th one. Takes his time.